Gqeberha, well done on your performance, second position in this tough conditions. Just take me through your race.
Yeah, I knew when we woke up this morning, I could hear the wind is blowing, so I knew from start it's going to be a technical race, so I just had to change my strategy going into the race. But I mean, the first 2 kilometers it was windy, we were just actually hiding behind each other, and even the ladies, they passed us the first 2 kilometers. But from 2.5, I knew I had to take a move. It was a small slope that we had to go up, and I took the lead. And I actually told myself I need to be at 4 kilometers before we actually getting a backwind. I need to be in front, and that was actually the strategy going into it. But yeah, it was actually a good race at the end of the day. And from the beginning, I told myself I just want to have a confident race out of this, especially with the conditions. And that is actually what I got out of this race, just to have a confident, solid race.
Yeah, towards the end, I think there was like a 0.1 of a second that separated you and the third guy. So was it, I didn't see what happened, but just take me through that.
Yeah, obviously the last 2 kilometers, the Kenyan and Precious, they actually left me. But I could feel I'm still running fluently, and I still have a decent pace. And as I was jogging the previous days, I actually analyzed the route, and I knew there was a little bit of a steep towards the end. And as we were approaching the finish, I could see Precious is struggling a little bit, and I just actually shifted to that track mentality of having that last 150 kick towards the end. And that is what I did, and that separated myself from Precious the last let's say 150s.
How much confidence does this give you ahead of next week?
Yeah, a lot of confidence, you know, going into 2 oceans, to get a position or a second position, I mean, it's valuable, or even a podium finish, you know. And I mean, this is almost a season opener for myself, so obviously this is a positive start going into the season.
You're talking about season compared to previous seasons. You're obviously happy where you're at now, because you would say you're in a better shape?
Yeah, I'm in a much better shape, yes. Even last year at Durban, 10 kilometers, I think I was position 25th. You know, sitting there after the finish line, I was not happy with myself. And I had to delve actually, I had to actually speak to myself to say, Elroy, but this is not good enough, you know, and I had to change a few things. And I think that is what I did, and I can see the consistency coming from that hard work. I'm pulling the fruits now, yeah. So I'm really happy with the podium finish, especially looking at last year where I finished with all of these races here.
Yeah, and obviously with this being an Olympic year, it's a good time to come.
Yeah. Yeah, being Olympic year, obviously myself being at 2 Olympics already, it's almost automatic switch for myself in terms of my shape, my mindset, and it puts me on another level, and I can actually see it's coming through. But this is really positive in terms of an Olympic year, but still, looking at things, it's still average compared to what I need to run at the Olympics. Obviously it's marathon, but I just mean in terms of fitness and shape-wise. This is still average. You still need to push yourself to a 27:10, maybe roundabout there, to be competitive in the Olympics.
Are you positive with the World Cup?
I'm positive, especially looking where I'm currently at. I'm still on a high mileage, 220 per week. So obviously it's positive to run this 28:17 in this wind. So it means there is a little bit of speed, and obviously, say for instance, if we taper a little bit, then maybe the times can get faster.
Well done.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.